in Fresno when we was on the free. All the pictures I was taking in the car because we was traveling. And then we gonna go back and then take care of everything we need to take care of. Ooh, we didn't even put our phones on silent.
I did.
You did? Yep, I'm not professional today. I want to say welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. It's week 30.
Something. We don't remember.
36 or 37.
No, it's early 30s.
Somebody just called me. It's early 30s. Anyways, I want to say welcome back. I want to give the show a shout out and thank you for giving me another week to be here and just for my voice to be heard and have these beautiful ladies, because it ain't every day that you get to sit with the baddest in Fresno. No, I'm just that's the inside joke. Yeah, don't touch me, please, because that's domestic violence.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about the Ray Rice later.
No.
But you gonna wait because you see what happened. Yeah, you wanna talk about the football player on the elevator.
Anyway,
yeah,
continue.
Exactly. So I want to say thank you. So a lot of people see. When did y'all come on? How long was that?
Like maybe 2 months ago.
I think
Maybe
it was
3.
longer.
No, it was about 2 to 3 months.
3 months, probably. Okay, well, yeah. This is. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Karma. Hey y'all.
What's your real name?
Haley. I go by. Well, my real name's Haley. Hecka White. Thanks, mom.
You mixed?
Nope.
Oh, I'm talking to that mic. This is my mic, right? Because all I need is one mic. Y'all heard Nas. So you said you go by Karma, and what you been up to since the last time that people seen you?
Right now I've been working. I gotta make that money to make myself to keep looking.
You gotta keep Karma up, huh?
Right.
Karma,
So,
she gotta have a new look every time she come in.
it depends if I'm good karma or bad karma.
Ooh, see, we gonna talk. Let me write that down. See, you didn't text me that. You didn't text me that.
I'm in between right now. I'm in between good and bad.
Okay, so you would strike them up.
I'm just karma right now.
So since the last time you came in, you had your singles coming out. You were doing music. You was working. You was with the Lab Rats.
Yeah.
For the world who want to know where you are now, what's your situation?
Right now we went our separate ways, but I'm still deeply involved with music. I'm gonna be writing more and probably going to Oakland to be with my cousins because they're also involved with music and they have a little band. So I'll be doing stuff with them as well. But right now I'm just trying to build up my repertoire.
Okay, but you're available for people for gigs, for record companies, for anybody to look at. You're open. You're unsigned. You're
unsigned.
Exactly. And later in the show, we might have her hit a little, solo or a little something. Also coming in, that was her song we'll be going in and out to tonight. It's called Sharp as a Razor. It's a good one. I like it. I was jamming to it today. Nobody knew that. Oh, you got the Beyonce fan? Look, you was a producer. Look, you with them braids? Oh, with that, I could have gave you some of that sweat and gave you some powder. You've been sitting there turning into clay. Anyway, so that's Karma or whatever. And what's your name?
Shantae. Super ghetto. Shout out to Tay.
Well, welcome back. They seen you in episode 2, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, and you kept touching me. I almost called a case, but I wasn't trying to Ray Rice some more. So I was saying, leave it alone. So this is a good friend of mine. We've known each other since what, 97, 96? Emily Way.
Why you always gotta say the Emily?
Because it's been a long time already.
People don't know Emily Way.
Exactly, and we gonna touch on her nickname a little later, but we ain't gonna give it to y'all right now or whatever. So I want to start by. I know y'all have heard about what's going on with the Adrian Peterson, and he's been suspended because he whooped his son with a switch. How y'all feel about that?
I've been hearing branch. I'm like, damn. He got branch out.
I've been hit with a switch before, so I'm kind of like, is it that serious? Because I had to pick my own switch and then get beat with it, and I turned out A-okay. So I don't understand.
But your name is Karma now. And you going so we think we turned out okay. We think we turned out okay, but we ain't like. Imagine your thought when you had to go pick your own switch. Like what went through your head? Like I'm sure some of the bad shit we do had come from that. When you gotta go pick what you finna get beat with.
No, I never have though. I can't lie. No, I got lucky. I got water bottles thrown at me and all that, but I never have to go pick out those switches.
I wish I would have got a water bottle. I'd have did the Matrix so hard and looked at my dad like, or not. Did you miss or not? No, but I had to go pick my own switch too. So like Adrian Peterson said, like he grew up getting hit with the switches and picking his own switch and everything was fine with that. But the thing is, he left marks.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He left marks.
Yeah, it is. But nowadays you can't. Nowadays you can't whoop children the way you used to be able to. They said you have to whoop them with a belt on their behind. Like, I wish, never mind, this ain't about me or whatever, but I don't think he should have been suspended for, you know what I mean? I think they could have gave him warnings and have him go to classes and counseling like when you get a DUI, but really suspended from your job in the NFL because you really wanted to discipline your kid and it's not. You're teaching him something. It ain't like he intentionally just beat him. He just, a year and a half ago, his 2-year-old son got killed, died.
Yeah.
So you really think like he intentionally finna try to beat his son and his other son died from, that's a bad story to me.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Ray Rice hitting his girl. How y'all feel about that?
You can't really say much on that. It's wrong. It's just wrong.
I mean, he knocked the girl out.
Yeah,
he
he
drug
knocked
her
her
out.
out.
Is like, just come here. You know, it wasn't no.
Well, if she would have been sober, she wouldn't have went down that easy. So first of all, let's blame it on the No, I'm just playing. Anyways, I mean, that's a serious story or whatever, but it's a lot of that going on. His just happened to get caught on camera.
Yep.
But you know them dudes is, you know what I mean, and the girls just want that lifestyle, so they dealing with it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I just got this diamond ring, but he knocked me out. Stay in the house, your eye black for a week, stay in the house. Okay, good, go, Ray, go. They watch it from home and all of that. And what we're gonna talk about a little bit is dating. On the first date, if somebody hits you, is that a deal breaker, or you think that should be allowed? Or you ain't there, you think that should be allowed?
Well,
like, you should, boy, you silly. Like, you
No.
I'm just saying, because some people like that. You know what I mean? Somebody should be like, ooh, I can't wait till you go. You're gonna be like, this is crazy. I just, you know what I mean? I'm just asking, you know what I mean? Let's cheers. Ooh, that's your cup.
Oh yeah. King straw.
Cheers to everybody who came be here and who want to make it with us. Thanks for everybody for being here, audience. Thank y'all for being here. We gonna cheers. Let me get another one. Y'all know.
Cheers in that
Thank y'all for being here. We gonna cheers. Run that. Y'all know. So, Carlos, I can hear myself like loud. So no domestic violence on the first date, right?
No.
No. When did you?
Why would you let that fly?
I'm just saying because people allow it. Okay. So I'm gonna start with you, Karma. What would your ideal first date be like?
Ideal? See, I don't really go on dates like that, and I don't really think about it.
But you
'cause
do
I'm always-
think of everybody.
No,
When you watch that movie, you be like, ooh, you pulled up in a horse in a carriage.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's too fairy
tale.
tale. Yeah, too
Exactly.
But that's y'all be acting like that's what y'all want.
Anything simple, no, definitely not. Anything that's simple. I don't really watch movies, so don't take me to that movie because I most definitely will be upset.
So if somebody come over and cook you some top ramen, that's fine.
Okay, I went. Oh wait.
Exactly. And leave extra water in there so when you don't got no flavor. Cause you know.
No, that's not romantic. Simple and romantic. Put it like that. Simple and romantic.
So what would somebody give them a little bit of details? What would if somebody was like, ooh, what you want? What would you describe? What a good night, a good first date?
They could do a little candlelight dinner. Definitely not no top ramen.
What's your food? What would you want them to cook?
I'm picky.
See, that would have been a deal breaker right there. When somebody, you saying simple, but then you picky.
I'm picky with food. Like I
Yeah,
eat
but-
seafood. And
When
stuff.
somebody think it's simple, they thinking, let me make her a sandwich and cut it in half with chips inside.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
if we were to go on a lunch date, then I'd gladly accept that. Then. But I'm talking about nighttime.
Okay. Ooh, that's when the big kids got you gotta see. Okay, so what you know, a little chicken breast, a little something with a little sprinkles
salad
on the side.
Little rice.
The salad that you can't eat, but it look good for TV and take an Instagram picture. What will an ideal first date be for you?
I like to be surprised.
That's the vibe show.
Okay. Fresno vibes.
Exactly. Shout out. Yeah. I'm all for somebody doing something positive or whatever, so it's no hate in my blood. Like, I like what he's doing. I don't know him very much, and I like what he's doing. I just tease them because my friends go a lot, so that's where you can find him. If you want to find him, take one of those.
A lot.
So they finna be at the Fresno Vibe. Y'all finna make them extra
September
$200.
20th.
Exactly. AKA Saturday. No, you said it like it was far away.
Anyway, I like to be surprised. Like, if you gonna cook, That steak, that shrimp. I need my veggies.
She trying to go secure a child.
Yo.
So if they take you up, you always like, what if it was no food involved?
Man, I would probably be upset.
You wouldn't, that's the deal breaker?
Yeah, it is. Like, what? I can't eat. I'm hungry.
I'm finding you frustrated because, ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Exactly. So anyways, y'all got nicknames. Yours is Karma, yours is Baby Tay. So if somebody was on a date with you and he was like, if somebody you just met and then he knew you from back then and y'all went on a date, actually he knew you but it was your first date and he was like, Baby Tay, pass the salt. Is that fine?
You know, that's a hard one because I like certain people to call me Shantae and certain people to call me Baby Tay.
Somebody on a date with to call you Baby Tay?
No, that's what I'm saying. But even if I know you don't be Baby Tay, they don't know me by
Exactly. Like the world out here?
Yeah, you just did that.
Exactly. So would you like them to call you Haley or Karma?
Haley. Karma's my artist name.
Karma, yeah, that's scary. You on a date, yeah, Karma, pass the salt. Like, you about to come back and get me.
Maybe.
Exactly. You serious? Why you laughing? We need to go on a commercial fast. Can you take us to commercial fast?
AlleyTalk.com. Always got you
That was your song. Can you sing in real life?
You want me to sing that song or just sing the song?
You can sing that song. And do you know the song? What's that song I was listening to? Change Gonna Come. You like that one?
Change Gonna Come?
Sing your song a little bit first.
Okay. You're like a vampire, waiting in the shadows to sink his venom in. As it transpires, you will quickly feel the rush of adrenaline. And I'm so sure it's unbelievable. Into my body, you probably do the unthinkable. This I know. Put on the show. Gotta make the earth shape shift. You can cause an earthquake with.
Because the people who've been around know when I hear her voice, I just love her voice, and it took me there. I promise, like she took the move, like daddy. That was excellent. She needs to be signed and now at .com. Look, she needs to be. Carlos, can we change what's at the bottom to actually their two Instagram and their emails or whatever? Hey, y'all look for her or whatever. That was great. Yeah, it was great. So what did we go to commercial talk about? The nicknames.
Yeah.
You said no, don't. That's too playful. You need to be something anyway.
Yeah.
So how many dates does it take for someone to become official? Like how many times do you got to go on a date for somebody to actually become official?
I don't think
Do you
it
put a
has
number on it, or do
anything
you
to
just know and you just like, okay, you got to change your Facebook thing?
I don't think it has anything to
You know
do
what I'm
with it.
saying? Because you know some people ain't official till you official on Facebook. For the
That's where all the
world.
drama starts.
Exactly, because people want to see you. You know what I mean?
Like at times you like, well, I want that, but you're like,
Exactly. So what's a good amount of dates to go on?
I wouldn't say dates. I would more like months. It would take a good year
to be official.
to be official.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say dates. Like I don't think dates have anything to do with it because you really need to spend time together.
So what if you spend a lot of time within 3 months? A lot of time together.
Okay, well, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Get together.
So no, but I'm saying if you do it, this still that year.
If I'm really like feeling him, then yeah, I'll probably be with them in 3 months.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I was going to say you was that little old lady with all the cats and everybody singing I'm too smooth. That's why you made that song. You too smooth for them.
Okay.
They can't get you. They can't wait a year. I'm too long for you. Exactly. So what's your situation? Would you?
Not
How long
no
does it-
year. I ain't gonna even say dates either because I mean you don't really go on dates like that. You don't really go on dates.
What about text messages?
Come on now.
No, that's
Time
not.
spent.
Yeah, it is. It's based on time. Ain't we texting all the time? No, like
So if somebody kissed you on your neck, right?
I
You gon'
I was waiting.
No, you'll be like, boy, who else? I'd rather go blind. Fast, huh? That's crazy. So it's just based on time.
It's based on time.
Yeah, it's based on time.
So, if you go on a few dates with someone, are you considered dating, or are you still, as far as dating, like together, like you know how that process when you're dating, but before you're official, but when you know it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna be talking to this person. So how many, like, when do you determine that? Like, what would make you say, okay, we cool, I don't want to talk to nobody else, like, this is what I want, like, we finna build from here?
When both of y'all are on the same page.
I would say
it has to
mutual
be,
agreement.
yeah, it has to be mutual.
But how do you know you're on the same page?
Y'all
Because
gotta
if you-
talk, communication.
I could be like, we on the same page. That don't mean I'm on the same page. I mean, for you, when do you know?
I mean, you can tell when somebody, y'all ain't on the same page. It ain't just like, we on the same page. Okay, like, no. You can tell.
You could be on the same page because you could be reading this up here, I could be reading this down here.
Like I'm saying.
But
you
we
can
on the
tell
same
when it's
page, you
real
know, but
and
the
when it's
page is
not.
separated.
You can tell when it's real and when it's not.
But sometimes when it's real, it be fake.
It ain't never fake when it's real.
You gotta think, you think more harder than I do.
I do.
Exactly.
My mind races.
Exactly. So, what you think? It's just,
Ooh.
this is a real thing. Like, how do you really know? Because now we don't really date, and like, we're not used to dating. We see somebody's social media. We know if we like what they look like, what they talk about. We see them out a few times. We don't really go on dates or really do nothing like that. So it's just kind of like, okay, like it's awkward to our generation, if that makes sense. We go to the movies where we don't really talk, or we turned up, or we doing something. So it's just like, how do you know when you finally be like, all right, this is who I want. I'm cool off of, you know.
I think when you're not looking at other people, you're mainly focused on that one person. I think that's when you know, honestly. Because if I'm talking to someone and I'm like really into them, I'm not gonna go turn my head and look at some other guy and be like, ooh, damn, you.
You not?
No, I'm not that type of girl. Like if I'm focused on one person, I'm focused on one person.
So you can be focused on somebody for a year and not look at.
Yeah.
Dang, you can't.
Loyal.
Hell no! No, that not people loyal. Looking is different. Looking is different.
Okay, yeah. True.
You know what I mean?
Because I know I'll be like,
Exactly. Side
I don't
eye.
really do that. I don't really do that.
You good? Cause you too smooth for
I'm saying
it.
I'm too smooth.
Exactly. So if you date somebody, say you've been on 4, 5, 6 dates with somebody, is it okay for him to still go out on dates with other girls if y'all not officially together?
No.
do you
And is it
allow me
okay for
to?
you? No, but it's okay if you to still be dating. Like, you know, y'all dating, it's the 5th, 6th day. Y'all know it's going somewhere, but can you still go on dates and do other things? Like, oh, I'm just dating, just seeing if I find somebody else. Is that okay?
No.
If you think it's going somewhere, what's the point of talking to other people? Or
Because
dating
sometimes
other
you want to be
people?
sure, like, okay, I still want to keep my options open.
Well, then you ain't too sure. of it,
Yeah,
then.
you're not.
You're just wasting your time.
We see that on TV where we have people who are going on dates with dating somebody and then they're still going on dates and you know like and then they're like, oh, who'd you go see? Oh, I've been going on a few dates. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is that cool
That's
or
too
not?
No.
That's not.
No. Well, it depends on the people too. For me, it wouldn't be okay. But I mean, if the two people are like, oh yeah, you know, we can talk and stuff, but it's okay if you date other people. I'm gonna date other people too, and if we agree to,
Mutual.
yeah.
So if y'all went on 2
Communication.
dates and then you went out with one of your friends and seen him on a date with another girl, is it over?
After 2 dates,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be really into it all.
Yeah.
2
What if
days,
y'all
like-
stayed up all night talking about y'all dreams and playing roly poly oly? You ain't never played roly poly oly.
I don't even know what.
I know.
Roly poly oly is when y'all rolling over, but y'all ain't doing nothing sexual, but y'all rolling and you.
Dry humping.
Not even just feel it, just ooh, that was ooh. That's it. That's what roly poly oly is. I'm gonna need y'all. You know what I mean? Not dry humping. That's a little pump. None of that. You know what I mean? You gotta wait for the cocoon to. You know what I mean? Turn into a butterfly. So no, y'all be doing that.
No.
No.
No,
What
really,
about
really
you,
open.
really, Okay.
Okay, so what is like a total deal breaker for you on a first date? Like somebody, if it's somebody you meeting up with, what's the first thing you see something and be like, no? What if his shoes dirty?
I'm petty, yes, I was gonna say. If I look at your shoes and them things, just
Walk
look like they been ran through.
What if you just got my word?
Boy, well, you need to go home and change.
Well, you gotta work to pay for your day, your filet mignon.
That's gonna be my nah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be
Why is he
like,
coming on the date looking dusty though. Like you should go home, take your shower. Don't nobody want to be smelling you,
Fresh.
smelling all musty and stuff. Like,
But what
clean
if he doesn't want to stand you up, but he got off of work a little bit
Look,
late and he's
that's
been
what
working in
phones
the
are for.
field?
All you gotta do is
Text me,
say,
let me know.
exactly.
And then y'all gonna be like, oh, he couldn't even, that's okay. Tyrell, he couldn't come get me. Derek was not ready for a real one. Y'all know y'all. Y'all know.
No,
But
we're
Derek
not.
want to be a man to show up in his dirty tennis shoes
No, they ain't gonna do that.
from Payless. The show feel good to Payless. So shoes is a deal breaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what if somebody talking to you and he talking to sometimes like a little spit come
Yeah,
out?
I'm done.
Like a little spritz.
I'm gonna be like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
You're not gonna let it?
I'm
You're not
gonna
gonna-
stop talking. Just let me talk.
Exactly. Just text me.
Just
Put
text
text
me.
me.
He didn't give you a bath. now.
What about y'all being on a date and somebody on their cell phone texting?
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah,
You should be,
you-
what's the whole point of the date? You still paying attention.
But nowadays, a lot of people, we so in tune, like,
I am, I
we'll be
am.
stopping your phone to light up and you be like, hold on, like, shit, how you like your steak rare? I gotta see what homeboy over here talk about in case you don't work out.
Really?
No, not really,
I
but you
think
know
these
it
are your
happens.
life stories.
So it's not at all. So
Probably really be
no
doing
dirty shoes, no texting, no spitting,
No.
anything like anything.
No, you got this? Nigga.
Oh, the tag. So you think you guys should always pay?
I don't think they should always pay. No, I
No.
don't. No.
First couple of dates, absolutely.
Yeah, like the first, yeah.
That
Okay,
first
but
day,
and my
you tell
thing
me
is,
you got
I
this.
think women
It's a
should.
problem.
I think if a woman asks you on a date, maybe, because nowadays women are doing
Yeah.
that, and I think women should be that. It shouldn't be. It's not the old days no more, where everything used to be men dominating everything. Because there's a lot of times where women are dominating things and doing stuff. So if a woman asks me on a date, I expect her to pay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, if she. I wouldn't mind paying, but if she come out her wallet, I'm not gonna be like, oh no. If she be like, oh, I got this, yeah, get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. I'm gonna let her get it or whatever. And I think, you know what I mean. But I think most girls go out expecting guys to
Yeah.
pay, and if they don't, it's a deal breaker. Why is it a deal breaker?
It's not a deal breaker like every time, because I don't expect you to pay every
Yeah.
time.
Sometimes I just want to pay for myself. Like you got your tab.
Sometimes
But
I got
yourself
you.
would pay for both of
That's what I'm
us.
saying. Sometimes I got
Dang,
you.
so I just got a water. Look, I just got a water. It ain't that free 99. Exactly. It's okay. We
What
gonna
about
be.
you?
We. I'll pay. It depends, but I'll just be like, if we going. It depends on if I like you. Then if I'm trying to impress you, I'm actually gonna pay for it. I'm gonna be like, you know, I got this or whatever. But I'm not gonna make you seem like I got it all the time. We gonna talk or whatever because I want an independent woman. You know what I mean? To pay for your own. Who you getting a lobster? Go. Can I have a lobster? Yeah, because you gonna pay. You can buy this. You can have this whole restaurant if you want. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. I get all this lobster. And at the end of the day, you gotta buy all that. And you mad? You the one sitting there eating like you getting West Coast. I want this. I want that. I want this and that. I want that. You finna have to pay for this and want that. Exactly. We'll be right back. We finna go to commercial and I'm finna get down in that business. You like it's only for the big girls to come out and play.
SallyTalk.com.
Hit that nay-nay, hit that nay-nay, hit that nay-nay, hit that nay-nay. Welcome back, y'all. This is our third segment. Well, I forgot how the hell I'm getting on, mate. Oh, that's the camera I'm supposed to be looking at? Okay. Why is it way up? I need to be... Close your legs out, dang. Can we get
They
close?
close. What you mean?
Don't stop taking enough. Okay, so we talk about dating and think the what-nots, the have-nots, and what you shouldn't do. Please don't come with no dusty shoes, whether you got off of work. So what if somebody in construction, they just like wearing their just boots?
Don't nobody go on a date like
Yeah,
that though.
nobody.
Like, that's
No, but
not
what if they go home and
right.
change and they got
Cowboys.
construction boots, like the cowboys?
Cowboys.
Okay, don't put it past him because he'll giddy up on your ass. Don't put it past him.
Yeah, no.
Smooth
If
play.
he got cowboy boots, we probably.
And you know he got about $5,000 in them boots.
Can I get the 5,000?
No, you can get four because you gonna use the rest for dinner. And that's it. You want the 5 and that's it.
Yeah.
She's like, my kids got Chris. Okay, so how many red flags?
Hold on,
before
you drinking mine?
I didn't even drink it
Oh, why you picking up mine?
because I was like, this heavy.
Dang.
It's close to me. So how many red flags before you cut somebody off? Like how many times do you go on dates and you really like a person?
3 strikes?
And it-
3. Yeah, exactly.
That ain't prison term. 3. 3 and he done.
I might give him more than 3. Yeah, that's the
You know,
thing.
it
We
all
know
depends
you.
on when you really like a person.
We
Like
really
3
like-
strikes and I'm like, I don't even feel you like that, so it's whatever.
That ain't fair.
But I might give you a couple more
that's not
and I
fair.
really like you.
He gets 6
Couple
or
more than
7.
that you
Maybe 10.
Look,
I
you
wanna
keep,
give it
you
to
keep
him, but you
messing
gave it
up,
to
but I like you. So when it comes to a person, say you get with a person or whatever, do you, before y'all make it official, do you test drive the car first? Before you buy it?
Hold on,
What you mean?
Y'all know exactly what I mean. If you going to a lot and you looking for a car, is you gonna get in that car and you hit that gas, or you just gonna buy the car without knowing what?
Is it new or is it used?
What at our age? It's used.
If
Hell
it's
yeah.
new, then I'm a,
No, is it
I'm not
used or certified pre-owned? That's the question.
Do you got a Carfax
Oh,
and full coverage insurance?
sometimes you be scared of them facts.
Man, some them facts ain't going. It is the FACTS, not the FAX. Damn, because them facts will get you. No, but is it something like before you decide to make it official with a person? Do you mess around first? Do you do that, or do you like get with them first, then mess around?
Let me
Or
be
just-
grown about this.
Be grown, please, very grown.
I might test drive it.
No, that's the truth. You gotta test drive it because you get with them, change your Facebook status to end the relationship and all that, and then finally when you pull off the lot, and then you go to that McDonald's and the car start breaking down, and you like, I can't, like, I can't. Why didn't I do my research and my homework? You know what I mean? So what you do about your car?
Nobody just buy it. Mm-mm.
Some people,
See.
but they be mad, yeah, knowing because you know better.
Yeah,
You might get a lemon.
Can't do it.
no, I wouldn't test drive it. I can't. I'm telling you, like I'm not that girl. Like I'm just not that girl. Like mm-mm.
So you'll get with somebody, make it official first?
Yeah, I'll make it official first.
So then what happens then once you finally decide to drive and it's horrible?
Then you're gonna have to teach him. I mean, you don't have to.
But you can't, it's a lot of stuff you can't, we're gonna talk about teaching later. But it's a lot of stuff that you can't, you know what I mean? If you're trying to kiss and your makeup on your nose and all of that, like you can't, cause I'm doing all of that, you can't teach
Oh,
that.
Yes, you can.
Cause this is gonna
Anything
be brand
is
new.
teachable. Man,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to break it in there, huh?
Ooh, you gonna put some pounds on that, huh? And do it gotta hit me. Exactly. So, when it comes to a person, would you rather have somebody with good sex or good personality?
Good
Personality.
personality.
You look, is that for real?
Yeah, I'm serious though.
Yeah. I'm thinking personality too, because you can teach sex. You know what I mean? I can show you a few things and do all of that, and then if not, you can get left. Like, if you know what I mean? If you can teach that. You can't teach no personality. Act funny. Okay, nah, boy, move. So why personality more so than, it's because a lot of people just like, when it's good sex, they can't see nothing else. They don't care how good you, they don't care how bad you look, what you going through. If you ugly, it's just like if that sex is good, I'll give you my whole welfare check and my
Those are
wig.
horny little rabbits. I mean,
Man.
Exactly, because tricks are for kids.
They
I
are.
got more of them.
and he didn't say he was playing either.
Exactly. So, when you first get with somebody, what date number do you mention you have kids?
First.
Because that
Like-
it lets you know if
The turn on or turn
yeah.
off.
That's scary though. It's just like calm down. Like let me get to know you a little bit
That
first
is-
before I
it is
find
you.
out.
That's a part
That's
of
you.
you.
That's
It's a
your
part of your
life.
life,
Like I would
yeah.
never date someone third day like, oh, and I got
By
two
the
kids.
way.
What?
And then
He might be
and then be like,
no.
damn, this tea good.
He might feel some type of way.
Yeah, he is gonna feel some type of way whether it's the first or the third.
Yeah, but
think
I'm
what-
gonna tell you.
What he
in a
means
minute.
is you want to make a connection without any of that. Just know.
Yeah, just I just want to get to know you
I know
without
your kids
bringing
are a
in
big part of
like,
you, but-
oh, who your daddy is, what
Yeah.
your kids is, your baby dad. Like, just see first. Like, you know what I mean? Let me get a feel for you first. Let me
Is there
feel
a
you
spark
out.
between you first, or is that?
Wait, so they be like, so what you do? What do you do on your day? So I take my kids to football practice Tuesday through Friday. So if I don't mention that, like that's a part of my day.
You can just say go to football practice.
You play football?
Yep, you a linebacker.
No, that might be a bigger turn off than
That might be like, where your helmet at? Because that football, that's the game in the bedroom too.
What football?
I mean,
No,
if you
girl,
mention
I-
it now on the first date, then
Exactly, because if he finna go in there, he need to have his pads on.
Have you not seen
Ready.
Scary Movie?
Exactly, you seen that. So when do you actually start opening up to somebody, like telling them your secrets as far as like things you've been through and all of that without scaring them? When do y'all think is a good date to be like not as far as like, you know, like your problems, your all the, when do you let somebody in on that? Do you wait till you're already together and then let them know, or when is a good time to be like, you know, I done been through this, I done had a DUI, like I had a bad childhood, this, you know what I mean? When you being real, you know, you have that conversation.
Definitely not the first date.
Or the second.
Or the second.
Or the second.
Or the third. Maybe like,
couple months into it.
yeah, a
maybe.
couple months into it. That's,
Not a couple as in 2.
because you don't want to just tell anybody your business if y'all not going to like last
Yeah.
like that. I wouldn't tell somebody if I'm only going to talk to you for like 3 days and then it don't work out.
Then you'd be
He
like,
gonna be like, I'm going with all your secrets.
Exactly.
That's crazy. I mean, I agree to an extent, but I just feel like, you know, you do kind of want to keep it real with them because you want to know if they can accept you for who you are.
Right.
Because you don't want to keep putting time into somebody, and once they find out what you really about or going through your situation, then they leave you. You gotta kind of take it slow, but I kind of want to let you know from the gate, like, this is what you're dealing with. And if you don't respond back to my text messages and I see my iPhone and it say red, then I know it's real.
And that's why I turned mine off, so you don't know if I read your text or not.
Karma. That karma gonna come back to get you, 'cause then you ain't gonna know if they read yours.
Definitely, it's not gonna come
Or
back.
not. Daddy, smooth for your daddy. So I got a question from Miss Courtney F. Baby.
Whoa. What?
How long until you introduce the person you're dating to your children?
Y'all gotta be, I want to say y'all have to be dating, like, official. That's
like,
what-
let's just say y'all dating, right? Like, I have kids, so let's just say y'all dating. And then you don't introduce them to your kids for about 5 months. And then you turn around and don't even like your kids. Like, I feel like you need to introduce, not like first date, here are my kids, like, no.
Yeah.
But like, as soon as,
A little
you know,
bit into it.
you feel me?
Kind of like show like.
So what happens if your kids don't get along with him, like they don't like him?
Bye.
Really?
Really.
If they don't like him, now you don't like him.
I mean,
I said you don't take
So you don't have
that.
kids that-
my kids don't just be like, I don't like him. So if they start doing that, you gotta be something wrong.
They cool.
Something that you get, so
For
you
real.
need them as judge to help them. Like help
So
mommy pick
I
out
gotta
the
let
right
my
one.
kids go through not liking somebody and I gotta make them deal with it. But if he don't like my kids, he just gonna leave, right? No.
Yeah.
No.
But you know, kids, sometimes kids be having attitudes and they just don't like certain people if it ain't their daddy. You know, I'd be like, nope, that ain't daddy, I don't like him. Then it's like, oh, bye. Like, how long until you, if you were to meet, is it a deal breaker if you meet somebody and he has kids?
No, I don't think so. It's
I like baby daddies.
Taking all the baby daddy.
All the
I
baby
think there's
daddies.
a difference from being a woman and a girl. Like if you're a girl and you know you're 16 and the boy has like kids, and, you know, it's a more mature level. Like okay, you have kids, that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, as long as you ain't got like 7 of them.
Especially when you're 21, 22. You
Yeah.
can't. So that's not a deal breaker? You
No.
can play stepmama and get along with the baby mama?
Oh.
See, that's a different
all.
story.
Yeah,
That's
that
different.
depends on the baby.
Because I wouldn't have trouble with the baby mama. The baby mama would have trouble with me. You know, it's always like that.
So you would treat the kids, wait, her? It's always like that? How many?
Yeah.
These baby
I got
mamas
a
ain't got no
sister,
sense.
I have friends, I have children. Like, I see it all the time. The baby mama always has trouble with the new girl.
So it's not a deal breaker for you. That's somebody you can play stepmama and treat the kids like your own.
Mhm.
That's fine. That's good to hear. Good to hear. I have one more question. We actually got 1 minute. Should we even get into that? I don't know. I'm gonna give my input on kids. I think growing up, probably like 2 years ago, I was like, kids, it's a deal breaker. I don't want to deal with kids. But now, like you said, as I'm mature and a grown ass man, I'm like, I can accept somebody who has kids.
Right.
I'm not gonna by choice, you know, bring them, but I can accept. And if I like you enough, then that's something I can deal with and we can work through or whatever. But how do you deal with the drama though? Like when you with somebody you really, really like, but you got that baby mama, that crazy ass baby mama or baby daddy, like that's always around? Like, how do you weigh what's worth it?
That's so hard to like even. Oh, it's hard.
Cause it's just like, don't nobody want to be dealing with you. And the son coming home, she looked at me wrong, and the mama going, you just like, I just can't deal with life. I just can't, cause you and your son to get cussed out, and your baby mama, and the one she like, and the new person she with, and they daddy. We'll be right back after this commercial, y'all. We got one more segment.
ValleyTalk.com.
This one. If I elbow you in your mouth, you gonna be. Why not? So if y'all didn't notice, all of us up here, we're very light skinned.
Or not.
So this is team light skinned. So
No, I'm
I just want to
light-skinned.
jump. Well, what we caramel?
I'm caramel. She light skin.
Don't
You
me.
brown skin. But you
Yeah.
said good, though.
Oh, but I'm brown skin. What did you say in that text though? Did you say dark? Did you say?
No,
How am I dark? No, don't represent. I'm not in your category.
Don't
I'm
represent
you
team
dark skin. You dark chocolate.
Don't represent team dark skin.
You dark chocolate and I'm milk chocolate though.
Yeah, so what?
But
Don't
black
matter.
people be acting like colors is a whole different race.
It's really not. But I hate
No.
this. Team dark skin, but them filters have you looking team light skin.
Why you mad though?
I ain't mad, but you mad.
No, I'm not mad because every time somebody can take a filter and they look remotely light skinned, she get on there and be like, oh, that filter
Every
has to look
time.
light skinned.
Every time.
Actually,
With you.
Every time.
If you want to try to blast me out.
Exactly.
I'm light skinned today.
Can I live?
That's what he do.
For a day? Exactly. This is team light skinned, so all the dark skinned people waiting, get some. Brought to you live, Team Caramel.
Hey.
Usually light skin caramel and milk chocolate. You don't know what team you play
He
for.
don't.
Okay, so we were talking about dating or whatever, so we're gonna move to a little bit when you beginning to get into relationships from dating. When do you, okay, you're dating and you make it official. What's the next step? Do you move in with each other? Do you add it on Facebook? Do you just keep it a secret and just know where y'all at?
It's not really a secret. I wouldn't put it on Facebook because then people gonna be trying to snoop stuff. Ooh, what pictures they put up? Ooh, I wonder what's going on in their little home, if it's broken or if they're unhappy. And I definitely wouldn't put it on Facebook. Definitely
Like
wouldn't
Facebook
move
is the
in.
devil in a
That's-
relationship.
Yeah.
It is.
You wouldn't move in?
No.
Oh, cause you that girl. You not that girl.
Really
Right?
smooth.
Exactly. Why wouldn't you move in with somebody?
After how long? though?
Yeah, after how long?
Well, if we together and we grown.
No, thank
Really?
you. That's not enough.
2 weeks.
No. I'm gonna need you and your horse to stay over there.
Don't worry, I will.
No, but I'm saying like, okay, say after like y'all officially been together 6 months, talk about life and dreams and you know what I mean. When do you officially, when somebody's at home by themselves every night, sleeping by themselves, when they can be
I'll
next to
spend
you?
the night, but I'm not about to move in with you.
You spend the night and then you get
Hello?
nothing. But then you get up and I'll roll over and I want to grab you and you gone at home with your little one night carryover. Who wants that? That's fine. That's more like we just kicking it and messing around. You
No,
brought a
I'm
toothbrush,
really
you brought a
I'll
travel
leave my
size
toothbrush there. Will
toothpaste.
that make you feel better? If
You
I
bought-
left-
You bought the travel size
That's my body
toothpaste.
wash.
Like my body
Oh,
wash.
that.
If I leave my body wash there, hey.
That's just because you
That-
got
that-
one. It was a buy one get one free. You got one at home and there. Don't try to. That don't mean nothing. Exactly. So you officially no, you don't do the moving in.
No.
When would you? When do you move in with somebody? Karma.
When I have a ring.
Wait,
Yeah.
you gotta be married.
No, engaged. We're married.
So somebody can meet you and be like, okay, here go a ring.
Or
Let's go.
if we've been together for a long time,
What's a long time?
like 3 or 4 years, then maybe.
Then y'all can move in with each other.
Maybe. I might consider it. Maybe.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. I understand exactly where you're coming. What about you, Shantae?
Dang.
That is your name, right?
Yeah, that's my name.
You ain't got it yet?
Okay.
I
Proud.
put
She
emphasis on
said
that.
proud.
You said proud. You was like, gal. You feeling some type of way.
A little bit.
What if your name would have been Erica?
I don't think
Can
I'll
you work
fit
with
that.
Erica?
I don't think Shantae fit me either, but.
What about Jocelyn?
I knew
Why you gotta?
I knew you
All these big on names.
Why you gotta?
I'm just mad. Someone was talking about what?
Would you be John
Who?
or Daquan?
I could be DeQuan all day. He better work. No.
Moving. Not no 6 months. Engaged. Yeah, definitely. I mean, just because you dating, y'all moving together don't mean it's going.
My whole thing is because when you can be in love and everything can be, when somebody's spending out at your house and kicking it, everything is good, it's glory, we having a good thing. But when you move in with somebody, when you really can see if you can stand that person, when you have to look at that person every single day, and that person when he go to the bathroom, how he shower, where he leave his rag at, all of that, that's going to determine if you want to be with somebody. Because a lot of people don't test the waters and they get married or get together first, then they move in and they see they can't stand the person.
I mean,
Why
I'm
you drop
sure-
your towel right there? I hate that spot.
I'm sure when you dating that you're gonna get a taste of that.
But it's not enough. Like, it's not enough because they're just spending it out at your house. They ain't bringing all their clothes over there. You mad because your closet got half of your closet, all of that. You got to take everything in the back, you know what I mean? Or you go to put your clothes in a washer and they're still in there because they live there. Like, just stuff like
Is this your
that.
wife?
No, I'm just saying, like, right?
He's so into
Isn't it different when you live with somebody opposed to when you just dating them and just, right? It is. When you just date them, it's just like they come over, they bring, huh?
You gotta get the day to day. You gotta.
Exactly, you gotta see what they do.
Then be there for a week. Stay there for a week and then find out. You ain't gotta move in.
Okay.
Bring all your stuff in for a week and then test the water.
That ain't
Do it
nothing
like
because when I wake up, I'm still trying to impress you. I'm not waking up burping,
Okay, just stay there.
doing all of this. But somebody, because when they come to your house, they ready, they look good. But when you with somebody, they wake up and they like, I woke up like this.
Okay,
Like, and that's the problem. Like, how you woke up is a problem. Like, sleep in the kids' room and come in there after you wash your face while you looking, because you wasn't looking like that at the club. Yeah, you looking like who shot John and forgot to kill him and then what for. So that's the problem. So a lot of people don't want to test the waters first, and I think they should move in with somebody first. I think after 3 dates.
Just don't rush it.
No, you don't want to race it. You need about probably like 3 years. You know what I mean, or something like that. But then you want to move in before somebody put a ring on it. When you want to be married.
No, I don't want to be married. And like, okay, now it's time to move in, but
what?
like when I don't know, it's kind of.
Y'all say engaged, and look, when y'all say engaged, a man will just put a ring on your finger just because that's what y'all wanted.
They don't know that's what we want though.
But they
We
know
telling you
that's what
this.
that's what most women want. Because they want to believe I know if I met a girl, she ultimately wants a ring. So if I want to get her how I want her, I'm finna put this ring on her. She finna think, oh, we finna be together forever.
No,
That's what I'm saying. You know when it's real. You know.
Yeah.
Nothing just like here. Put this
But
on.
sometimes you don't know though. Right? Sometimes you don't know. But you take your time. It's
Yeah,
crazy
take your time.
but it's a different situation because sometimes it depends on who the person. 'Cause
Right.
sometimes it can be shorter and it can work out, or sometimes it can be longer and it can work out. It just depends on who you with. Like you have, you know what I mean? Like Chloe, she be married in 18 days and it don't work out, or somebody. So it kind of just depends on the person and the situation. Because you can sit here and you can say, oh, it takes a year, but then you might meet that one person.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a little bit, I don't want people to take us, you know, what we saying literally, because sometimes it can change and we're not sitting here saying, oh, I'm going to date you for a year and then I'm going to get with you. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you might find a person who you like, well, shit, maybe I need to skip a few levels. Like on Mario when you get the whistle and you get to go to the next level. Sometimes you might need to do that. Y'all ain't never played Mario?
Yes, we have.
I'm just playing, because she used to be so mad in her childhood. I used to be like, do you play video games? You just mugging or no. So if y'all had any advice to give on a young lady or a young man dating, from y'all perspective, like if a guy wanted to come, what would you tell a guy to do for a young lady? Like to impress her and to get with her and help her. What would you tell? Like if a guy out there was trying to get with a young lady, what would y'all tell her?
Just be a gentleman.
What's a gentleman?
Someone.
These days. No, I'm serious.
Ooh,
We
these
don't
days,
know, like,
yeah, there's not many. there's not many these days.
a text message, I'm downstairs, that's what we've been, you know what I mean? I'm not finna walk up and get you, I'm downstairs. Well, I text you I was here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there's not many, so that's kind of hard.
I mean, a person really have to go off their own. their own situation. Every situation is different.
True. So are y'all open? You say every situation is different.
Yeah.
So are you open to, say you want a certain thing, but if a person does something different, are you guys open to receive that, knowing that this is a different person? Because some people go into things, they're like, this should be like this, this, and this. He should open my door. But if this person comes from a different background or something different, he might think she wants to be independent. She wants to open her own door. But because of we so focused on what we think should happen or how we think the world should be, we thinking he didn't open my door, she didn't open my door. When he thinking the whole time she wants to open her own door, she don't want me to take control. So is y'all open to receiving something different or something new?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Because these 2014 kids, they too smooth for your mama. Exactly. So, like I was saying, you didn't even tell them the advice you was gonna give them.
What advice?
The people, if you was to tell them, like, what would you do? Say if somebody wants to get with Shantae, what they have to do?
What?
If somebody wants to get with Shantae on the first day and wow her and get her, what would they have to do?
I did. Yes, I really did.
Tell them again. I want to
I
hear it.
forgot. I really did.
Well, think about it. What would you do?
Look, let me just put it like this. If I got it, I expect you to have it. So you can't get into something and be like, oh, he better have a car. You ain't even got no car. What? I got a car. I got my own place. I work 2 jobs. So, I mean, I don't expect a person to have a car, but you gotta have something.
Bring something to the table besides appetite.
Thank you.
And some monkey bread, because we ain't no monkeys. Exactly. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You gotta bring something to the table besides stuff.
Do y'all think the dating world is worse than it was
Yeah.
because of social networking?
Yeah,
huh?
technology.
Like, I swear
Really,
you can get on Facebook and you can get to know somebody.
And Craigslist and everything, like why do we, it's just like I could just go to meet you, I done seen you, all of the naked, all of that. Anyways, we got a minute left, so we finna get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope y'all didn't think they was too ratchet, because I'm classy. So I didn't want them to